So if you're just tuning in, just kind of catch everyone up, we are exploring the game Kings and Heroes, developed by Industry Games. Kind of a soft launch / early access on Steam. They've got this going, I think, for $29, $30, $29.99. You can pick it up. It's currently in a somewhat rough state, but very playable. And that's kind of what I want to show you guys a little bit in this video, or in this stream even. We just went south of the town of Everdale, which is, I think the world's called Sandaria, and I was just kind of exploring the map in the region. My hope is that they will take this map and develop a world of an RPG meets a dungeon crawl adventure, something that kind of combines the idea of running dungeons over and over again to get loot, while maybe earning points or something along the way, something that warrants I guess more of a jump in, jump out kind of gameplay, while still maintaining some form or sort of continuity for people like myself who like to just explore a world, do something with some friends, and then when we feel like it, jump in and do some adventures. As we get closer to Everdale, which is the main town right now, you're going to probably see a lot of lag. I know that's something that the devs have been working on. I think if you look at the Steam news, you see that Warren keeps asking for a little bit of patience, which I think is fine. I mean, if you buy a early access game, I think you're asking for it. If you come into it with at least not expecting there to be some hiccups along the way. So it looks like there's crafting. That's something I'd like to check out. And no, we don't have any items to salvage, so let's run some adventures before we do. But basically, before we jump back in, let me head back to the tavern, or the Inn of the Silver Dove. This is the town of Everdale, so it looks like there's going to be a fair bit to explore. It's actually a decent size. And I don't want to group. And if I could, I would turn off the voice chat. I've already tried. So let's go ahead and check out. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just adjusting some of my screen. Almost done. Great. Perfect. Okay, so let's head in. We already turned in our note to Neymari, and we learned that you can sit at these tables to go on adventures. Before we go on an adventure, let's check out our inventory, our character. I rolled a halfling champion, which plays like a warrior. And I've got a starter cloak that I'm going to put on, a crown that I'm going to put on, and a ring. Those are all pretty legit. Let's take a look at the skills, abilities. There's 3 hotbars. You can swap between them. I'm assuming that it means you can also swap weapons. Fingers crossed. Maybe I can go two-hander. Okay, let's just jump and look at them. We got Demon's Bane, basic melee attack. Chance to kill your target instantly. That's not overpowered. Bash your opponent with shield to stun them. Charge into combat, closing the distance. Okay, it's classic. Reduce portion of all damage while active. Standard, a heal. Okay. And arrows, but I have no bow, so we're not going to be shooting arrows anytime soon. Let's jump into it then. Let's go ahead and sit at a table. I want to just create my own dungeon. I want to do a medium-sized place. I want it to be easy mode, because I'm like that. Let's go to the crypt. Loot rules, free-for-all, private dungeon. Let's start that up. Pretty cool concept. I like the idea of being able to just jump in, sit at a table, and go on an adventure. And I don't know any details about whether or not it's instanced or if it's just one big, huge world. I think we have enough lag as is, so I hope there's, for now, at least some form of instancing. Lots of lag, lots and lots of lag when we load in. So bear with me, guys. And bear with them, I suppose. Right click is like a shield bash. Left click is a slash. There seems to be directional attacks. I again, pretty cool graphics, good art direction. It reminds me, I don't know if this is a compliment or not, but a lot of Bethesda's Elder Scrolls series, kind of those graphics. It's a world that looks like you can interact with everything. Like if I walk up to these books, they look like they're actually books in the world and not just a mesh or I'm ignorant as to the terms, but it doesn't look like they just painted this on. This actually looks like each book has been placed there by a world creator. And one thing I know that they're doing is that their worlds are procedurally generated. Their dungeon is procedurally generated. So no two dungeons are technically the same. So as we come into this place, if you come into one next time, I mean, sure, there's going to be an entryway and a few tunnels, but it should technically be random, which is kind of like old school Diablo. Maybe even like new school Diablo. Here we go. Oh, hello. And what on earth? Okay. G dilute. Ooh. First kill. Got a blue. Compared to, well, that's kind of sad. Compared to my starting weapon, it does 12 more melee power, 20 more ranged power. I don't know why the dagger is going to do ranged. Can I throw it? But it does 6 less damage. That's no good. But it's got, ooh, that's cool. See, that doesn't make much sense. The gray does more damage. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna run with that. Do I have a map? Of course not. I wanna be able to shield block with this thing. And I've been frozen or rooted in place, and I'm being overrun. I chose easy mode. Easy mode. Oh, brutal. You're dead. That was not easy, by the way. Okay, so I died, and I am in a... Okay, it's like, is this the afterlife? Is this heaven? This way to Everdale. Cool. What's this way? Nope, I guess it's just Everdale. Let's do this. If you're still with me, I hope you are. I don't think the game froze. I think it's actually just loading or thinking very carefully. All right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we got our trash kicked on easy mode. We're not going to let that hurt our pride, though. We're going to go back in and give it another go. I mean, maybe they're not meant to be solo dungeons. That could be my first mistake. Let's check this out. We're going to want to create another one.
Hello?
Small. On easy. We're going to do private. And we're going to do free-for-all again because I'm by myself. No, bro, I don't really want to join. I mean, I could be breaking the biggest rule about games like this. They're not meant to be played alone. Get a group of people and go out and do it. But for the sake of checking this out for the very first time, I'd like... Oh, dude, really? Purple glowing sword. Wait, dude, you're coming out of nowhere and stunning me. Nightshade's belt on that one. That guy had way cooler looking stuff than a belt. Come on. Two less armor than my starting belt. That's a shame. Okay. Let's take a look at a few other of our abilities here. We're going to have Stone Skin that we're going to use. We've already tried out our heal. We've got Charge and Don't forget about Bash. Alright. Let's do this. Come at me. See if I can glitch him. Nope. Ugh. You killed Skeletal Lord with melee. You looted the Skeletal Lord's Greaves. Cool. Actually, I should go back. That looked like the end of the dungeon, but let's just verify. Oh! Glad I went back. There's a chest. I got the Worthless Confession, Naomian Cloth, Leather, Iron Ore, Wool, Broken Dice, and some wood. What is this thing? No idea. We'll take a look at that later. Another chest. Oops, wrong key. Alright, we got some more crafting materials. Okay, so let's try again. That seemed to work really well. And stunned by the guy that comes out of nowhere. Okay, I think we're getting better. Whoa, you came out of nowhere. Okay, I'm like terrified now. I want to like round a corner and get slaughtered. What did I hit? What did I hit? Nope. Ah! Always two there are. And I'm stunned again. I'm getting killed. Where are you coming from? Whoa, whoa. Oh, stop it. Casting magic missiles on the darkness. I just want to look at my cool loot. Okay. Alright, I got a Frostbound Cutter of Blight. No, thank you. That's quite a downgrade. Hungering Cutter of Blight. It does holy damage and void damage. Minus melee I really don't know how to look at these items. I don't know how to tell what's better and what's not. It does one more damage, and it does holy and void. I mean, sure, right? Let's... Oh, I'm dual wielding. Oh, dude, that's cool. Okay, okay. Oh. Learning my lesson. There's more of you hiding in the darkness. Do you see that? Let's see if I can charge this guy. Oh, there's so many of you. There's so many of you. Stone skin activated. Loot these guys. Loot this guy. I wonder if there's like secret passageways or like traps or something. Oh, blue pants. Fire, hello. Blue pants, wow. That's a lot less armor. That's pretty cool. A lot more melee power. Let's try it just because it's different. Let's see. Blue pants. May just... Ooh. Ooh. Lethal Cutter of Carnage. Now we're going to skip that. It doesn't have cool effects. Okay, so again, if you're just tuning in, I'm checking out Kings and Heroes. I'm streaming this live for our readers, and I'm also going to put this up on YouTube. It's developed by a couple guys that worked on a past project that I really enjoyed. I actually got to go out to their studio in Arizona and check out the game. Wow, it would have been over a year ago. Can't talk about it. Signed one of those no-talkie documents. But I really like the ideas behind what they're doing. I think Warren and the team have a lot of great ideas. And there's the traps I was talking about. Oh. Okay. Oh, hello. Charged him. Charge is great. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Venomous short bow of savagery. There's a bow. We can actually shoot arrows with that guy. So then I know what I do is I hit tab. Ooh, that's cool. I can hit tab to cycle through my weapons. But I need to set my abilities for this bar. Demon's Bane, a basic melee attack. No, we don't want melee attacks on our second bar. We don't want anything on our third bar. Okay. So we have our dual wield tab, which doesn't make much sense for a champion, but that's fine. That was really not cool to put an empty chest in the middle of the room. Let's check out this hallway first. I'm completely lost, by the way. Something that I think that they're doing completely on purpose is not giving you a map. I feel like I need to bust out the graph paper. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Dude! He downed me in like one hit. Okay. So that was the easy dungeon. Right. Okay. We'll jump back here. So that's kind of the... I think that's going to be the first look for us. Kind of like a very brief dive into a dungeon. I do want to explore a little bit more of the town here before we call it quits. But yeah, that's insane. That was easy mode. That's twice we got smoked. And again, lots of lag in the town. They've got to work on that. Beautiful potential in the art style. I don't know what it is, if it's textures are too high. There we go. Let's see if we can recover from this. Okay. Let's check out the crafting station. We got a few crafting materials. I want to break down a bunch of junk. This is always the thing to do at the end of each adventure, right? So let's go to salvage. Choose an item from your inventory to salvage. Salvaging. Let's just salvage all this junk. That's unfortunate. Can I go faster, please? I'm just breaking down everything. Nope, we're gonna break those down. Yeah, I should probably go back to the shield. I mean, block percentage over dual wielding is so cool, though. Yeah, it's tempting. So let's go ahead and just salvage that last one. Salvage those guys. Okay, back to my inventory. Let's put our shield back on. Say goodbye to that for now. Which one's better? We're gonna stick with the more damage. That guy looks cool. Everyone looks cool. That's something I like. I like the cool looking armor.
Equipment.
Wait, what is the deal? I should probably swap these.
I don't know if that looks different than the other Black Ops, but
Makes a little more sense. Okay, so we are at the... I have no idea. We're at the trade district meets the tavern. Let's just explore a little bit. We're headed off to the wizard district. This dagger's way too big. Let's just take it off. Get it off my screen. So the town near the inn looked a little more alive. I think they still have some work to do on populating and making this place feel living. A little void right now. But if this were to say become like more MMO / RPG-ish, I could see maybe one day players being able to go the whole like own your house route, where maybe this space can become mine or my guild's, or imagine if you could own the wizard tower there in the distance. I mean, I dream big when it comes to these kinds of RPGs, but I don't know, I see opportunities instead of just empty towns. I mean that town serves zero purpose right there. Absolutely zero purpose. But put characters in there. Maybe the only place you can get potions is that shop. The only place where you can get deeds to go and buy land. I mean, there's a lot of empty land. I mean, if they're going to create a full-blown RPG, there's got to be a point behind it. So I'm the kind of guy that wants to go out into the land. I want to go harvest materials. I want to go build a house. I could be taking things way outside the scope of what they're planning at IG, but I don't see it outside the realm of possibilities for the town to become buzzing with purpose. It's definitely big enough. Respond to group invite from Namuri. I don't even know how you see me, Namuri, but I'm going to say no thanks, but thank you. I'm busy getting lost in a pretty world right now. Okay, so this is really cool.
Yes?
Hello. Not now, I'm busy. I am too.
Be careful.
Oh, see? Okay, now this is a little more cool. We were at the inn and there was like what looked like a blacksmith place. This looks awesome. That looks absolutely... I'm gonna take a... How do I get rid of my UI? I want to take a screenshot of this. Controls. Toggle. No. Nope. Nope. Menu. There are guilds. Good to know. That's pretty insane. I don't really... Yep, that's a little too complicated. Alright. Suffice it to say, there's a lot of controls in the game, but this looks awesome. I can imagine there being different crafting stations that do different things. That's really cool. So again, beautiful handcrafted world, but just nothing in it yet. So definitely very, very early access. If you're going to pick up the game, pick it up because you see the potential. Pick it up because you want to go on some dungeon crawls, support the developers. Don't pick it up thinking it's finished by any means. A lot of work to still be done. Lots of bugs, lots of performance issues. That's really the only thing that would keep me from playing consistently is the performance issues. Otherwise, very good. I want to go to the Wilshin Farm, and then once we get there and check that out, that's probably where I'll call it. Not to kind of sound like a broken record, but the town is huge. I mean, this is what a town should be in terms of just the scope of a town. I see myself doing hand gestures. You guys can't see those. Okay, let's go here. Oh, see, marketplace? Here we go. That's ridiculous. Tortured artist, I'll customize any armor for the right price. Yeah, that's cool. He looks awesome. What's this person do? Nope, nope, sorry. Sorry, decline.
How can I help?
Maps. That's interesting. I wonder what you can do with those.
May the gods smile.
Maps to special dungeons, maybe? Maps to other cities? Maps to treasure in the world? Take. Okay. I'm actually taking those? No? Okay, that's okay too. So that's a big city and a big area for them to have to develop. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do an interview. Maybe I can get Warren and the team to respond to a couple questions that I have. My biggest question would be, what do you plan to do with this world? What do you plan to do with the size of just Everdale alone? It's just a massive city. Because there's so much to add, just to make it feel like it's more than an empty husk of a city. But at the same time, if they were to do it, it would be magnificent. Okay, let's just go ahead and put our weapon back on because we are going to adventure out here. And once again, I mean, this is going to be a good end of the video here. It is looking at this big world and kind of the potential of where they could take this. I mean, I see the place at the bottom called Lich. I'm thinking, is that going to be a dungeon? Is that a region of the world that's like dark and chaotic and evil? Is the Achilles, whatever they want to pronounce, Elf Town? Is that going to be the Elven Domain? Is that going to lead to more dungeons, maybe a treetop village, Kelethinkoff? I hope there's depth to the areas on the maps, and it's not just a warp to location. But so far, I mean, we're going to end the video here by running as far out as we possibly can to see how far we can go before the world cuts us off. And so far, we're going pretty far. Wow. We're gonna make it to Rag. No, we're not gonna make it that far. I lied, guys. We're going east. No, we want to go west. I'd want to chop that tree down. Not enough stamina. I was jumping like crazy. So I imagine those mountains out there will at some point become texturized. And I imagine at some point the flora, fauna, pop-in is going to be fixed. That'll definitely improve the experience a bit. I hope one day this is all populated with monsters. You guys know me. You've been reading the blog for years. You know that I'm the kind of guy that wants to get a group of people and not just run a dungeon, but say, let's go find a spot out in the world where we know there's a certain kind of monster. We know they drop a certain kind of loot. We like to farm that area. We like knowing that we found a little spot of our own and we can farm it. And that's the kind of thing that my friends and I would do. So I hope that there's a reason for me to come out here and maybe put a house down, maybe mine, maybe harvest some stuff. Like if I wanted to harvest these bushes, maybe I could do that. Again, I could be blowing this way out of proportion. I don't want to knock it for what it isn't. Oh my gosh, this world's huge. Okay, I'm not going to drag it out any longer, but maybe where we'll pick up on our next look is to see if I can somehow make my way to Ragger's camp, or Ragux, I've been calling it Ragger, Ragux camp, to see what's there. See if I can see if there's more to this world than meets the eye, and then I'll update some posts or make a new one. But if you're just checking out the stream or the video, definitely look for my thoughts on the blog, KeenanGravesGamingBlog.com, and we'll kind of talk about the game, get some dialogue going. Maybe I can get Warren and the team at Industry Games to kind of comment, maybe in an interview, talk about where they're going with the game, where they see it going. But otherwise, kind of a humble beginnings for them. I know they've been struggling with some in-game performance, a little bit of criticism there, but don't buy an early access game if you don't expect this kind of stuff. I think that comes with the territory. So okay, I'm going to stop it there. I am way too far from town. So appreciate you watching. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up on YouTube. It's really long, but hey, it's our first look to accommodate our writing on the blog. So again, thanks for watching. This is Keen with Keen and Graves Gaming Blog, and this is Kings and Heroes.